Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your Vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. And I would just like to reiterate, I am here for you. Your purpose is my purpose. We are absolutely part of the same soul family. If you're part of this community and that is why you're here, there are no accidents and we are all in this together. So I am here for you. I know the energies have been kind of intense lately, and certainly with 12/12 and whatever that has brought for you, the end of the year, the moving into a new era, a new year, new chapter, that can be challenging. And letting go of the past and moving into the future is not always easy. So I want you to know that I do offer free 30-minute sessions. If you're looking for support in 30 minutes or less, I can help you move through whatever blockages are preventing you from stepping into your purpose so that you can manifest abundance through it. All right, so today let's talk about the number one thing holding you back from enlightenment, number one thing keeping you from enlightenment. So first of all, we have to understand, what is enlightenment? What are we seeking? If you look at the etymology of the word enlightenment, right, it's to be lightened, to be relieved of the burdens of the perceptions that we hold that keep us from our oneness. Now, I have come from a religious background, and so the word atonement was always thrown around. And it's really interesting, again, to look at the etymology of that word, at one mind, right? If sin also just means to miss the mark, that these words have been used to hold power and authority over us from a devious and power-hungry and greedy perspective. I am not a big fan of the way that has gone, but there is value in understanding the language, the gifts of the wisdom that has been passed down. And so to be enlightened, to be relieved of these perceptions that hold us back, is also the atonement, to be at one with the mind, the consciousness that created all that is, that we have simply just missed the mark so far, and that there is no judgment in that. And so the number one thing that holds you back from enlightenment is judgment. Judgment leads to resistance. And I have often encouraged people to look at how often you are in resistance to your life. As you go throughout the day, how many times do you resist what is? How many times are you judging what is and saying it should be this way, it shouldn't be that way, they should have done this, they shouldn't have done that, I should be better, I should be more fit, I should eat healthier, I should, right? We should all over ourselves. It is the judgment, the resistance. So the veil, they call it the separation, the belief in separation, the illusion of the mind, the Maya. It is all a perception, the way we choose to judge or evaluate something, what we are in resistance to. Now, ask yourself, what do you seek most? It took me a long time to find that answer. I was a teen asking that question. And I remember coming to the realization that all I really wanted was peace. I wanted to be at peace in my mind, at peace in my body, at peace in my life, in my family, in my relationships. But there was always this internal chaos. It should be this way, it shouldn't be that way. Why can't I get my needs met? How am I going to get my needs met? Will it always be this way? Will it always be this hard? Will it always hurt this much? I was in resistance to everything that was, with no real clue on how to escape. It felt like a prison that I had created for myself. And when we can put down the resistance to what is, we can rest in full surrender and acceptance that we are one with the divine, we are one with our Creator, that we are no more separate from the divine than my finger is from my body. And in that same vein, my finger cannot act without my body. It would be very arrogant of my finger to brag and say, oh, I alone scratched the itch. when really the muscles moved the finger. The heart pumped the blood to the muscles to move the finger. The brain told the finger that there was an itch to scratch. We have been confused. We have missed the mark when we look at free will and our ability to control life. It is true that we have free will from the perspective that we can choose our perspective. We can choose our beliefs. We can choose what we judge. We can choose to resist. We can choose to be at odds with and in opposition to life. Or we can choose to embrace it. We can choose to move from a place that is unhealthy to a place that is healthy. But resisting that unhealthy state, resisting the people and what they say, resisting what others choose to do, refusing to see our oneness will only create more suffering, pain, separation, illusion of Maya, the veil. So the number one key to enlightenment is radical acceptance. It is all perfect, just as it is, fully under control by the divine. The consciousness that created all that is in charge. And we don't have to fix it. It's not up to us to determine if something is right or wrong. It will do no good. It's wasted energy, wasted time, wasted effort, wasted suffering. When we can put down the resistance that allows us to see the beauty that is, this is where we access true love, true joy, true freedom, true bliss. When you recognize I have no control, I can't change what is out there, I can change my perspective. I can change the place that I choose to stand in, the relationships I allow myself to engage in. But I can't fix all of that I perceive as a problem. When I step out of that, say, okay, it is what it is. And it's even more than that. It's perfect the way it is. It's serving a divine purpose. And I can start to see how beautiful it is. I can rest in curiosity. Rock back into the seat of the soul. Release all tension, all control, all beliefs in separation, all attachment to outcome. And I can see what real, true love looks like. You see, true love is the absence of judgment. Think of the way a parent looks at their child. They can do no wrong. They are absolutely perfect, gorgeous in every way. A good parent. In that lack of judgment, lack of resistance, radical acceptance, seeing the beauty of what is, we tap into the ultimate source of love. And through that comes everything that we seek. There is peace. There is freedom. There is rest. There is healing. There's renewal. There's joy. There's fun, fulfillment, connection. It's all there. It's a simple concept and it's not worth belaboring. So let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, do take me up on that 30-minute free session. I would love to see your beautiful shining face and help you shine even brighter as the light worker you were meant to be. All right. I love you, my friends. Namaste, and I will see you on the flip side. I love you.